Hi everybody, it's Ann Patchett and Nemo Van Devender at Parnassus Books. We have a lot of great things to talk about. Mainly the thing that we love to talk about here is how good looking Nemo Van Devender is. My friend Robin says she watches these things, but she can't pay attention to the books because she's so busy concentrating on how cute Nemo is. Robin, pay attention. Okay, here we go. We are all going to say something nice about a book that we love, 33 Place Brugman, Alice Austen. This is a debut novel by somebody who has written films and done her part to save the world, is a brilliant social activist and a really brilliant writer. And this is going to be our first Editions Club pick for the month of March. And it is set in Brussels at the dawn of the Second World War in a hotel room. And it's, well, we're all going to talk about it, but especially Lindsay Lynch is going to be in conversation with Alice, and Elise will tell you about that. Also, be sure to stay tuned through the whole program because Rayanne has something very exciting to say about the new Emily Arrow book. So there are just a couple of books today that we are all on board with. All right, speaking of being on board, you know how obsessed I am with the Backyard Bird Chronicles by Amy Tan. I bought a copy of this book this week, and I wonder, like, I may be up to 15 copies now, I think, that I purchased. But if that's not enough, we have The Worst Birds Ever, a dumb bird field guide. Okay, the dumb bird field guide to the worst birds ever. And I now am picturing my friend Tavia at home going, there are no bad birds. Tavia, there are. They're in this book. Okay, and then we have the kind of thing that I like to read and my husband likes to read, The History of the World in 6 Plagues. Listen to this subtitle. It's really hard to write a book and it's really hard to get a good title, but a subtitle is impossible. A good subtitle is the hardest thing in the world. This is the best subtitle. How contagion, class, and captivity shaped us from cholera to COVID-19. That's brilliant. And also the author's name is Edna Bonamy. I wish that was my name. And then we have the book that everybody in publishing is so excited about, The Antidote by Karen Russell. It is a novel about the Dust Bowl and about a woman who is a prairie witch. And a younger woman who wants to be a prairie witch, but if you whisper something in her ear, maybe something you did that was bad that you just can't carry around, it goes into her and she holds it. She's a vault, and then you can withdraw the secret from her later while everyone is choking to death on dust. Lindsay, what you got?
You'll never believe this. It's 33 Place Brugman by Alice Austen. This is our first editions pick. So if you're a subscriber, you'll be getting a signed copy. I get to be in conversation with Alice Austen. So if hearing us talk about historical fiction, maybe there will be a dog or two. Probably not. My dog's banned from events because he makes too much noise and he rifles through people's bags while they're trying to watch the event. But if you want to hear us talk about art and historical fiction, and huge emphasis on art because I think we're both massive art history nerds. I just have a slight hunch / I know because I talked to Alice Austen about art already. Check this event out, and if you can't make it to the event, buy a copy of this book. It's absolutely gorgeous. We're doing great this morning. We're doing so good. Okay, if you're a Love Parnassus subscriber, you will be receiving a copy of Something Cheeky by Tin Kim Lang. This one is a romance novel following two people who are working on the musical of their dreams, and also maybe they're the people of each other's dreams. Out today, we have Goddess Complex by Sanjana Sathian, who had an incredible debut called Gold Diggers. This one follows millennial women navigating life, love, pregnancy, not pregnancies. Incredible writing. I love her debut. Tori Peters, who has one of my favorite books of the last decade, I don't know, Detransition Baby. If you haven't read Detransition Baby, it is so good. Is out with a novella and short stories, Stack Dance. Everybody always comes in here and they say, please give me something that won't destroy my soul. Here's something that won't destroy your soul. Kate and Frida by Kim Fay. This is a novel of friendship, food, and books told through letters between a young woman in Paris and a bookseller in Seattle. For a completely different vibe, All the Other Mothers Hate Me by Sarah Harmon. A wayward 30-something single mother. She has to solve a missing child case, and all the other mothers hate her. The Oprah pick is nonfiction, a memoir from Amy Griffin called The Tell, which we have a sold out event for. Our event is sold out, but you can still buy a copy of the book. And also in nonfiction today, we have a tell-all on air by Steve Oney. So if you want to know the entire backstory of NPR, good and bad, stories, big characters, check this one out. And kicking it back over to Elise. And we won't knock anything else over.
Nope, we're going to be very careful. Hi, everyone. First, I want to give a shout out to a bunch of people who I've seen over the past week. There is Susanna and Rick and Patty and Charles, and I ran into Anna the other day who said she watches this religiously. So shout out to all of you and thanks for watching. Okay, 33 Place Bergman. Can I say how much I love this book? I'm so excited to meet her. Also, I do want to mention, Ann and I were talking this morning about what a great interviewer Lindsay Lynch is. She's a fabulous writer, she's a fabulous person, blah, 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 all fabulous stuff, but especially as an interviewer. And it's really going to be an amazing event because Alice is amazing and so is Lindsay. There are seats left. Go online, register right now this moment. And I also want to give a big shout out to our friend Tyler Merritt. We all love him very much. Yay! And we just saw him on Good Morning America. Congratulations, Tyler. Everybody on the planet should know you. Everybody on the planet should read all your books. And Tyler is going to be here on April 26th, which happens to be Independent Bookstore Day. There is a lot more information to come, so check the website, check the calendar. We have so many fabulous events coming, especially also Saturday, 10:30, story time. I believe this week is with the fabulous Parnassus staff, so don't miss that. And speaking of fabulous Parnassus staff, Fran.
Thanks so much, Elise. Also, speaking of Independent Bookstore Day, Emily Arrow will be here for story time. And we'll be celebrating her brand new picture book, Dear Bookstore, illustrated by Genevieve Godbout. What this is about a little girl going to a bookstore and how much she loves it and how it shapes her as she grows up. And we love Emily here at Parnassus because she was the storytime reader and singer for a while. And we're so happy. This is the Sprout Book Club pick for March. In middle grade, we have Last Chance Academy, A Study in Secrets by Debbie Michiko Florence. It's a treasure hunt at a boarding school called Last Chance Academy. Serge and Roscoe by Lynn Valhos, illustrated by Juliet Mirren. I mean, this book just kind of reminds me of Barnabas and Nemo. It's about an older dog, seasoned, and a new recruit who both are working, and you know, the older dog is just a little tired of helping the younger dog. A new picture book by Matt De La Pena and Lauren Long, Home, about home is a place, but it's also the people you're with. We have a few signed copies. Mural Island by Katie Yamasaki. I love this. This is about a kid who is painting and drawing on everything at school and everywhere at home until they're introduced to painting murals with their community. Now, something that came out last week, it's now here. I want to show you. The pigeon is going to, or will the pigeon graduate by Mo Willems? He says, I have the hat. This is so cute. So, you know, let's already look forward to graduation. And I just want to show you this cool new pop-up book. So many asked for pop-up books here. The Moomins Find a New Home. It's just so beautiful. Can you see that, Sarah? Am I doing it correctly? There we go. All right. Thanks for listening. Thanks for shopping at Parnassus. All of these will be on the new releases page for easy shopping.